I possibly made one of the coolest things that I've ever made. Not one of the coolest things ever made, because there's way better things than this. The best thing that I've made, in my opinion. That over there, if you're wondering, is the revamp of the tree. And the tree is good. It's not the revamp of the tree. It's the revamp of my map, my town, which you guys were. Yeah, that kind of failed. But now I'm back and remaking it, and I want to build some stuff. And quick disclaimer: this what was not made to copy anybody. This was just made because I wanted to make it, and I got inspiration from those other people that made stuff like this. So don't go into the comments and be like, oh, you copied my build. There's too many of them to know which ones are which. Because I can't tell, and plus, how am I going to make it a different if it's one theme? How am I going to make it different? So don't go into the comments saying that I copied your build. If I did, no, like I've never seen anybody make this one in particular, like something that looks like the one that I'm about to show you, but it's inspired by some of the builds like this. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, don't go in there in the comments and be like you copied my build, because I didn't. I just got inspired by some of them. Okay, so let's look at it. So this is Lab Rat Co. or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't have a full name for it. I don't know. I'll probably make a poll on it or something. I don't have a name for it. Yeah, it has that big flask. That was really hard to make. It does the bell made by this system of redstone over here, and it opens the door. But this one doesn't activate it because you're already inside. Power supply, you don't need to see that. This is a working elevator. I will make a tutorial on it like a few minutes after this video comes out, because this is one of the coolest things ever. I don't know if anybody made this before, but it's really easy to make, and you just go, yeah, like that. Put a hole in the ground, and if you want to go back up, you just go back up. You can get stuck in them sometimes, but other than that, it's really easy to use. Now, this is the lounge. Basically, just the break room. Look, turns on the music, turns it off. This is where I would record until I build my studio, but that's not gonna be until like a while. So this will be where I am recording. And you're like, why did I make this build if I don't have lab rat? Because I can. There's no restrictions on me making one of these types of builds if I have lab rat or not, because Yeeps is about creativity, and I just wanted to make a map like this, or just something in a map. This is my gnomes, and these are the snowmen. This is the lab part. It's a small lab, but and this stuff looks kind of cursed, but it has an explanation. So this is what we did to get those. You drop an item here, and it takes a while for it to set in, but soon it will go into him and change its color. It doesn't change its snow color, it changes cosmetics color, but it's practically the same thing. Like if you give it a rose, it will be red. Or green, mostly red. Frisbee, yellow. Hot cocoa, yellow. Like, basically just whatever color it is, the item is, then that's going to be the color of this. But it doesn't do that, it's just something because that doesn't happen in the game, but still. Same thing with the gnomes. How are we going to give them the items? You don't. You don't. Well, you do it like that. By them looking at the item, It's enough for them to absorb it. But since it's already red, you have to give it a different item, like this. Can't be too big item of an item. But it works like that. Two, see, the item sunk into his head. But yeah, this is the first build of many. And no, this first layer is not the end. Because this will have a story. This entire time will have a story because of stuff. But yeah, this video is not canon, it's just a preview. Because this will have a story, and any videos that I do reviewing a building, which I will, it will have a video that is not canon to the story. This took me like 2 days to make. Not lying. I'm not lying. 2 whole days. Not full days, but still the time that I had to make them. Because I had other things to do than just do this. But yeah. Hope you liked this. If you're wondering where the shop is on this, where do you think it is? You must be like, why is the tree so big? It wasn't originally that big. This is where all this stuff is. Why is it so big? Because the shop is in here. I still need to put the zip line here. But right now it's just grapplers only. But yeah. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I'll fix that. But right now, oh yeah, there's also pillows up there because I had to use pillows. I'll paint those too. But don't worry. This is the first of many buildings. My studio will be made in like a bigger space because this place is for the first parts of the story and I don't want my studio to be taking it up. So yeah, it will be on like the very bottom of this map or something. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know why I threw that, I just did. But yeah. Tell me what to build next by commenting, and I'll build it in the next video. I will try to make these daily videos. Probably not. I'm trying to get at least 3 videos out this week. I know, a lot. But yeah. Tell me what I should build next. Who knows? I might build it. Also, tell me what you think about this map. It took me a lot of time to make. I love the flask. It looks amazing. But yeah. Bye.